Hello everyone, my name is Colton McConnell, and this is my author study presentation on Pearl S. Buck, as to why she is a superb storyteller and why her multicultural literature should be celebrated amongst libraries. Thank you. Biography. Pearl Sydenham Stricker Buck was born June 26, 1892 in Hillsborough, West Virginia. Her early years were spent in Xinjiang, China, while her Presbyterian missionary parents worked in the region. She attended a boarding school in Shanghai, but during the Boxer Rebellion of 1900, when she and her mother had to flee to the United States. She furthered her education at Randolph-Macon Women's College in Virginia by obtaining a degree in psychology. She later obtained a master's degree from Cornell University. After graduation, Buck returned to China and married her first husband, John Lossing Buck, a Cornell graduate as well, and moved to rural China in the Anhui province. After a troubling birth involving her first and only child, Buck was left unable to bear children, but later on went to adopt 7 others. Buck and her husband taught at Nanyang University, but in March of 1927, it was during this time she began her writing career, and by the end of her life she had published over 70 pieces of literature. Buck passed away in March of 1973 in Danby, Vermont, leaving behind a legacy of literary excellence and a passion for civil rights. Achievements and awards. Pearl S. Buck won a Nobel Prize in Literature in 1938 for her rich and truly epic descriptions of peasant life in China and for her biographical masterpieces. Buck's The Good Earth, written in 1932, was awarded a Pulitzer Prize of the same year. Pearl S. Buck International. Located in Bucks County, Pennsylvania, this organization has been dedicated to fostering education, humanitarian aid, cross-cultural promotion, and historical dedication. Created in 1964, Buck, in the pursuit of civil rights and humanitarianism, founded the Pearl S. Buck Foundation in order to sponsor children across the globe with medical needs, education, and employment. Notable works. A few examples of Buck's literary excellence include The Good Earth Trilogy, Dragon Seed, A Pavilion of Women, The Eternal Wonder, and The Promise, along with many others. The Good Earth. Summary. Pearl S. Buck's The Good Earth is a part of a trilogy that depicts the familial lives of 20th century Anhui China. As the first book in the series, The Good Earth features the life of Wang Lung and his wife, Olan. Through hard work and the gifts provided by his land, the couple prosper until they are slowly but surely destroyed by hubris. As Wang Lung fights for recognition and wealth, the protagonist loses what is truly important to him, a dedicated wife and the good earth that gave him every opportunity he reaped. As Wang Lung ages, he realizes many of the gifts he took for granted, and you can only watch his posterity cast it aside. Why is Pearl S. Buck a superb storyteller? I believe that Pearl S. Buck deserves the title of superb storyteller due to their standing as the first American woman to obtain a Nobel Prize in literature. Although a native United States citizen, Buck's life and educational experiences within the Chinese culture and personal and professional efforts to civil rights and humanitarianism make Buck an excellent example of a multicultural literary author. Although Buck's novels are not necessarily young adult literature, her work, specifically The Good Earth, provokes a strong sense of cross-cultural empathy. Buck's ability to craft a tale researched from first-hand experiences have formulated a narrative that resonates through culture and generations. Buck's depiction of rural China changed the way the modern United States saw the East. It humanized the citizens of a country and brought forth a sense of sympathy to a mostly unknown culture to the American people.